People who hide their videos behind the members only feature, why in God's baby drowning name would I give you money to watch a YouTube video? Fucking YouTubers nowadays think that just because their channel gets a lot of views or a lot of likes, that automatically entitles them to money, even though they didn't really need to make their own video to begin with. Would you like to become a channel member? No, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm not giving you my money. That YouTube members only feature, it honestly just comes out to me as like cult mentality. Like, you had to be like a total cultist in order to give this person some money. Like, damn, I already got to sit through advertisements and your lame sponsorship. You want me to become a member? No, that's some cult like mentality right there. I especially like it when some of these channels, they make fun of Jews and stuff, which is understandable. They'll make fun of Jews asking for money and handouts when they're also asking for money and handouts via YouTube. Like, no, you want money, get a fucking job. YouTubers who make their thumbnails super desperate by just making the soy jack face. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, they usually make the thumbnail of them opening their mouth and looking very reactionary to something. For me personally, I just hate it because it's honestly just sad. Like, you can tell that this individual is really trying to get people to click on their video. Now, to be fair here, I also make crazy thumbnails as well, but that's usually just to try to get you to laugh or just me being straight up spiteful. Whether or not you click on the video is really of no concern of mine because I'm not really making YouTube a career. Another thing I hate are YouTubers who actually hire people to design and create their own thumbnails. I don't know. I just find that sad for some reason. Like, you lack creativity and you can't even make your own thumbnail. Now, don't get me wrong, I really dislike forced in left leaning politics in video games and other sources of media. That's why I have an issue with the Insomniac Spider Man games and The Last of Us 2. But I hate when a YouTuber who is anti woke makes anti woke content every single day. Like, do you think these people actually enjoy stuff like Endymion or Futaba looking Vera Dark? These two people upload the same shit every single day. Like, they never switch up their content variety whatsoever. It's just bitching about, oh, woke this, woke that. Oh, I'm offended by video games. Boo hoo hoo. Like, we get it. You're anti woke. For the love of God, switch up your style already. Like, I just don't know. It's like super sad how Vera Dark literally has to stream and e-beg for money just so she can avoid getting a real job. Not to mention that Endymion and Vera Dark, they're not even entertaining. Their content mainly makes up of reading off Reddit or Twitter or just stealing from some other journalist. They're literally just reading other people's work. The only anti-woke person I like is Ranting for Vengeance because that kid that kid says some funny shit. But at the same time, I also really fucking hate woke people and overly progressive YouTubers. Or I wouldn't even really call these people progressive, more like regressive, because we got people like Skitty Bitty over here calling Zelda games, what, sexist or racist or whatever because there's strong female brown women in them. Only for Skitty to just go on a 4 month long harassment campaign accusing someone of being a pedophile because that person simply disagreed with them over a Zelda video game. Oh my goodness. Which is really ironic because Skitty Bitty had a Discord full of kids and also even manipulated children into giving her money. Wow, what a progressive and tolerant individual. We also got other retards like Anthony Yo Gabba Gabba who also call people sexist for having different opinions on media. And we also got idiots like the Birdman who calls everyone who disagrees with him a racist grifter. Oh yeah, the critical drinker sure is a racist for not liking a multi-billion-dollar movie franchise. Like, what kind of fucked up chimp monkey brain do you need to have to go around calling people sexist or bigots for not liking the multi-billion-dollar game God of War Lafe? Oh wow, yeah, protect Sony, the people are currently trying to kill off physical media.
It got leaked early. People saw that Joel died early. Then when he actually died in the game, people just used that to get mad. They didn't like strong women. They don't like a lesbian relationship. They don't like
Banjo-Kazooie.
They don't like trans people. Beating people into a pulp and chopping heads off and gutting people, that's all totally fine.
Yeah, apparently if you don't like a fictional video game that's $60 or $70 or even $80, that makes you a transphobic, sexist, bigot. Like, these guys low-key make me very bitter and angry. Like, they make me so bitter that I'm actually glad that a majority of Africa and the Middle East don't really allow LGBT rights. And what's even more ironic is that if the woke individual disagrees with Africa's or the Middle East beliefs, then that means that that woke person is a bigot themselves. Because after all, if you don't respect other cultures or other ethnicities or other beliefs, that makes you a total bigot. YouTubers who use their religious beliefs to trash on video games or other pieces of media, back in the day, it actually used to be old boomers that you would see on the news or at like a church rally talking about how Pokemon will make you satanic. But now these people have shifted over to YouTube, and they're very annoying, but I'm just glad that not many people really take them seriously. Like, they're still a laughingstock. These people have the same mentality that Grand Theft Auto will end up causing a mass shooting. It's a very retarded mindset. And if you really are dedicated to your religion, maybe instead of focusing on stuff that offends you, you should just stick your fat nose in a Bible. This is why I'm glad Melanie Mack ended up getting chased off the platform. It's even more odd that it's always the Christians. Like, I never see any Muslim influencers do this. Another thing I hate is when the YouTubers do a drama-related video, but then they say something like, oh, but before I do this, don't go and harass this person I'm talking about. Like, shut the fuck up. You know damn well that your audience of autistic, easily angered man children are going to go out of their way to attack the person that you're talking about. If you didn't want that individual to get harassed, you wouldn't have done the fucking video in the first place. YouTubers who make overly long analysis videos or essays on pieces of media like cartoons or video games, like, no, I'm not sitting through your movie length video of you talking negatively about Elden Ring, and I'm not even an Elden Ring fan, but I would much rather spend 1 hour and 40 minutes playing Elden Ring than listening to your opinion on Elden Ring. Even when there's an essay that I agree with, like Persona 5 is a deep masterpiece, I just don't feel like sitting through the video. I would much rather just play Persona 5. And a lot of these essay videos, they don't even really say anything unique or interesting. They just repeat and copy and paste the same exact fucking opinions on the video game while also just saying the obvious or just explaining the plot. Like, wow, thank you for explaining Metal Gear Solid 3. I guess, man, I guess I don't gotta play Metal Gear Solid 3 now. Now, a common defense is that these videos promote discussion. Well, I guess, but, you know, the person that uploads the essay, they usually don't respond to any of the people in the comments. And the discussion is usually just a repeat and a circle jerk of what was already discussed in the video. And another defense is that, oh, well, you just hate long videos? No, fuck you. I like long videos if they're entertaining or educational. Like, sit me down in front of an animal or nature documentary. I'll watch that shit. For me personally, I just don't see any entertainment value in watching a video essay channel. Another pet peeve I have with YouTubers are the ones who constantly ask for people to hit the like button and subscribe. Like, no, if I like your content, I'll do it automatically. I don't need you to beg me to do that. Man, that just felt so good to express all those opinions. If you made it this far into the video, thanks. I hope you have a good day, I guess. I'm going to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and later on I'm just going to have a steak dinner. I'm going to go eat a fucking steak. Oh yeah, another thing I hate that YouTubers do is when they use Persona music in the background, like specifically from Persona 3, 4, and 5. Like, I like Persona 3, 4, and 5's music, but for fuck's sake, like, use a different background music. One more thing, I forgot to bring this up, but YouTubers who say fake words in order to avoid upsetting the algorithm, for example, instead of saying words like kill or suicide, they'll use words like unalive, or instead of saying rape, they'll say words like graped, When you go around saying fake words to avoid saying real words, you sound like a fucking retard. If you don't want to say real words in order that would accept the algorithm, then don't talk about dark fucking subjects to begin with, pussy.